Well, you see, your first mistake was letting me know. I was in mid-rant, too. I was rolling. Hey, Major Kicks. I pressed the button. Sometimes the mute button on my mic doesn't work. I didn't double check. I have failed. I feel shame. Okay, I'm over it. I'm assuming you can hear me now and regretting your decision to speak up. Wise choice. I have a home now. There are many like it, but this one is mine. So far, I've made a bed. You could interpret however you wanted. I just wanted to make sure you were okay with that first. Understandable, yeah. Actually, yeah, I think if I let people know in advance that I'm going to be doing the whole thing without sound, I think some people could come up with some really good captioning. Here's my house. Let's see, I've made a bed. This is the bed that I made. It is mine. And then one of the things from buying you get is you get the Wayfinder's versatile table. Hey, it changed back to the default. That's not what I want. I want it set up for board games. Looks like we're playing Warhammer 40k tonight. Awesome. And we've got my nodes over there. Some of them. Some other nodes over there. Looks like they have randomly chosen a selection of my beasts, which I am totally cool with. Oh, nice choice. The stapled griffin is a very good choice. I think these are all of the pets on this character, unless I miss my guess. That's a fine choice. I'm good with that. Well, yeah, I expect bugs. I have no problem with there being bugs. I mean, I'll swear about them and everything. But to have a story blocking bug is not acceptable to me. At all. That's the one cardinal sin, the one unforgivable sin. You cannot have a story blocker. And yet, they do. Hey, Vorp. This is my homestead. What do you think? I understand. I can also set it for day or night. There is a bug. A story blocking bug. Not everyone is bitten by it. There's a mechanic from the previous expansion that isn't working. But it's sort of working. You need the... You can't use the tier 1 method. You have to use the tier 2 method. And I didn't have any of those. So it took me over an hour waiting around while people would occasionally call out that they were doing a rift. Like I said, I expect bugs, but you're not going to have any story blockers on Thursday when WoW launches their new expansion. I feel safe in saying. I'd like to set the time of day. How about we go with nighttime? There we go. Lights out. Aurora's on. I like it. Thank you. And I believe Vorp will at least like one feature, the versatile table you get. I currently have mine set to basically wargaming. We're playing, I think, Warhammer 40k miniatures tonight. So, yeah, there's that. Other things you can set it to are war planning, navigation, or plane. I chose board games, obviously. Hey, they know their audience, that's for sure. But now we will simply exit because we've got questing to do. I mean, other than that, the story blocking, I have been fine with everything, including some slightly dicey stuff that you're going to expect in a new expansion. Story blocker, I'm not willing to forget. Oh, by the way, Warclaw scat. So scat play is in play. Yeah. Yes, a story blocker. I have just picked up the scat. Pardon me for a second. I have to drop it into the compost heap. Yeah, there was, in Chapter 2, there was a mechanic where you have to close, I think, 5 rifts. But the method for finding them isn't working, at least not for everybody. It didn't work for me. It didn't work for a lot of other people who've reported it. Because you need Tier 2s or better. And I didn't have any of the Tier 2 pieces to start looking for a Tier 2. So it took me over an hour while I waited around for people to call them out. And then I would join in, and that's how you got the progress. But to me, it's not acceptable to have any kind of story blocker. Yeah, it's bad. There, no doubt there'll be people who will poo-poo, it's not a big deal, and no, it is a big deal. You can't break the fucking storyline. 2 hours into the launch.
Our paths cross again, Wayfinder.
For your mysterious griffin droppings. That's a good choice, Major
Welcome
Kicks.
to our hunting outpost. Here we prepare game to feed our village, as well as foster wildlife.
Okay.
Take only what can be repaid. That is our motto. Yet the tundra is not so benevolent. Nature's temperament is both nurturing and brutal. Generations spent here have taught us kinship is key to survival.
No, I mean, keep talking, Barbed Veil. It's fascinating.
And we lowlands have found no better friend than the Journeykin.
The Journeykin is
It'd
their
do you well
name for
to
the
spend
Warclaw.
some time bonding with them. The best friendships are worth the time.
Yeah.
In the case of Journeykin, it can mean the difference between life and death.
Okay. Warclaw Club, love me. Give pets. Who's a good little journeykin? Oh, I guess I can only do one of those two things. Warclaw Cub. Give pets.
You know, Wayfinder, a quality stretch under the chin does wonders for winning the
Let me pick up the Warclaw scat.
The fun part. Clean up those journey kit droppings.
Oh, droppings. Ew, nasty, nasty things. So the first thing I get to show Vorp when he shows up is the scat play quest. Who's a good little journeykin? Oh, by the way, here's mine. That was the wrong button. That's the right button. It's one of the new skins. Like his rider, distinguished, impressive. What you're telling me is that a regular home instances is a lot cleaner of a place. Well, it doesn't have a lot of scat running around, of which I am aware anyway. Die your bubblegum pink. Oh, would you like to see what it would look like? This one is, if you buy for 2,400 gems, you can get the supply drop, which is 1 drop a week. The one today includes the Warclaw, or the Choosy skin. So you could choose a Warclaw, one of the others. I chose this Warclaw. We can see what it would look like, say, in bubblegum and taffy, since those are your colors. Mounts. Did you have to pre-order to get the gem package and the rest of the stuff? No. No, you can still order that now, as far as I know. I think those packs are always available. It's just the high-end pack. So, yeah, that'll come with the 4,000 gems. If we were to dye it in your choice of colors, which is, generally speaking, if I'm not mistaken, taffy and bubblegum. Oh, and limesicle. That'll give us 3 of the 4. Okay, there's the bubblegum. And the taffy. And the limesicle. Are you happy? You've now given 3 people, possibly including me, a grand mal seizure. Classy, understated, refined. That was exactly the way I was going to describe it. Yeah, the prices for those, the supply drops go up in price. You still get the earliest stuff, but they go up in price every week until they're no longer available after week 4. Creator just let you buy early, no extra benefits as far as I'm aware. Yeah, ditto. I don't think so either.
Fresh game is a Journey Kid favorite. A treat from your hunt will win you favor,
I'm going to give it food. Thought that might be the case. Yeah, let's see. If I can see what is in the... I'm not sure if I can even see the supply drop or not. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't. Buying the ultimate is still the cheapest way to get 4K gems. Yeah. It's either buy the cheap one or buy the expensive one. There's no real reason to buy the middle one. The supply drop, unfortunately, I can't see it. I know that, for instance, the Wild Roar Mount Select license is one of the things from the first week. I don't remember what the others were. I know it includes, later on, it includes, I think, an outfit box, a glider box, a weapon choosy box, 5 keys. I can't remember everything that's in it. One of the links I put in our Discord for should list what's in the supply drop. Don't the supply drops rotate back in randomly throughout the year again? I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't see them because I've ordered the last couple. So I wouldn't see them. I wouldn't know. Here's what the Wild Roar Choosy box gives you, your options. So there's that Raptor, 2 Burb Springers. God, I get internet wormed. It's like an earworm, but it comes from the internet, so it's an eye worm, I guess. So I'm now calling them Burbs. The Skimmer, a couple of Jackals. That Jackal's really nice. A Turtle Skin, a couple of Sky Scales. I like that one. A couple of Griffins, and then 4 choices for Warclaw. The Arene's Prismatic, not a big fan. That's the default coloring on the one I took. The Glacial Caprine, a little bit big. And I was very tempted to get this one, but I don't think it dyes up as well as the one I picked. This one I didn't like the coloring on, but I thought it would dye up well, and so far I'm happy with my choice. Is the Glacial. Yeah, I've got a couple of the Glacials. I would feel like I would have to get my clothes appropriate to go along with it. So I have like one character who would definitely be using... that's my first use of the crafting tools, or the harvesting tools that you get in the set. That was my first use. Here, that was one of the tentacles. Here's another one. Steal yourself. More tentacles coming. That makes an easy fix for me. You just make it ice pink and taffy. Yeah, of course. Fine, fine, fine. There, you happy? All right. And this, I will now chop. A lot of people hate the flute that comes with it. You'll note, volatile magic. I busted up when I heard the flute. Well, on the demo for it, because people were saying, oh, that's supposed to be Lovecraftian horror. There's nothing Lovecraftian horror about a flute. I had to respond on Reddit. Actually, there is. Azathoth, the heart of chaos in the universe, has a couple of amorphous flautists around him. So, in fact, it is completely appropriate. I would like to finish this heart. More meat? We have a book inside, too. must have already read that one. Well, crud. Well, let's grab a rack of meat.
Fresh game is a Journey Kid favorite.
Accelerate.
A treat from your hunt will win you favor, certainly.
And here you go. Give food. Om nom nom. And over here we have Warclaw food, once through the Warclaw.
Don't forget the fun part.
Click looking up, negative. It does not come back as far as the wiki is concerned. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so.
I knew I'd achieve this.
I mean, it's not excrement exterminator complete. I'm kind of disappointed that doesn't come with a title. A title say of no shit, because you picked up all the excrement. I think that would be a fine title. Yeah, so you might want to check and see what's in the supply drop Vorp and see if that's something you want. Because evidently, that's a now or never. Well, the next 3 weeks.
Belly rubs are a sure way to make fast friends of the Journey Kit.
I think as a big component of it being worth it to me is simply the choosy box for the mouth skin. I mean, that's 1,200 of the 2,400 it cost the first week. Log on tomorrow, check the new cosmetics. There are also cool new Black Lion ticket skins, and I think I'm going to be buying all of them. I think there's 17 of them, because if you get an entire set of all of the skins, you get 7 more tickets back. So that'll lower the price to actually 10 tickets for 17 skins, and I like these skins. I have nothing to compost. Of course I don't. I have meat. I'm carrying meat for this rapidly getting fat Warclaw. Oh, thank goodness, more scat. My life isn't complete without Warclaw scat.
Don't forget the fun part. Clean up those Journey Kit droppings.
That's the fun part, all right, willful son. It's worth it, worth the price, but that's if you're into the cosmetic stuff. Yeah, absolutely. If cosmetics don't interest you and you want to spend your gems on actual tangible stuff like, more shared inventory spots or... Oh, I can't get out. I can't get out. I've got a bunch of poop and I can't get out. How did I get in if I can't get out? This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but I got in. That's the problem, Dar. How did I get in? I was a little surprised I got in. Oh, good. More Warclaw scat. Going forward, I wish to be known as Poopmaster Lens. Wonder how much it's going to cost me to get my name changed on Twitch. Journeykin Outpost Renown. Okay, and Vast Caldera. Magnifying poo? No. The lens is the operating part here. I've been called Lens in MMOs since Star Wars Galaxies. I can get a mini fuzzy bee. Now that's tempting. Okay. Pretty cool. I do like the bee. May have to purchase this expansion just to get the home expedition board. Ah, that's the second thing that arrives. I got the expedition board as well. In 10 minutes, I should find out what you get from the first map, as I have that selected. Coden Cub Companion, that is an accessory. So what, like an earring, I guess? Crafting bags and other goodies. Homesteading recipes. Balloons, benches, chairs, stools. Oh, stools. It would be appropriate in the one where you're picking up scat. All right, let's continue on with the storyline. I'll speak with Barbed Vale again. Hi, Barbara. Is it Barbara Vale?
The Journeykin have taken to you. Not surprising.
No, I have a way with enormous
Now,
cats
Wayfinder,
and their poop.
It is I who seek your aid in taming beasts of this land. Concurrent with your arrival, our council received reports of unidentified creatures roaming the wilds. Strangers among lands, or so we've deemed them.
What do you know about these creatures?
Little more than that they're unknown monsters, never before seen in the area. After some debate, a scouting party was assembled to study their behavior. But as of late, we've lost contact. Upon request, your Malice and Keith have joined our search. So too, I ask your help on behalf of Claw and Council.
I'll convene with Malice and Keith. Between the three of us, we can cover more ground.
Your alliance is versed in threats of the unknown.
Kinda, yeah.
Our efforts combined improve chances of shepherding our scouts home. Take heed. A thick fog now rolls across the great tundra. Trust your journeykin to guide you.
Auroras. Trust my journeykin to guide me. I head to the area where the missing Kodan scouting party was last seen.
This, my furry friend, is a waypoint.
Got a quest over here, or an event, I should say. Oh, this is the race. I'm not interested in a race just yet. That's the kind of thing I can always do later. Where was I going? Over there. And yes, Major Kicks, you're correct. That is $75 for the top end expansion. Pain hurts. Head to the area where the missing Kodan scouting party was last seen. Oh, but was it high or low that they were last seen? I mean, seriously. High is up here, and it's never as easy to get back up if we go down, and that's not where they need us. Fine. WoW's out on Thursday. But mind you, only if you paid extra for the high-end package that gives you a 3-day head start. Let's just say the player base is not real pleased with that. Can't stand that crap. Everyone's doing it now. It used to make sense for game launches for like Guild Wars 2 had a 3 days head start because it spread out the population for the first couple of days. I haven't played WoW since Warlords of Draenor. Wow, you chose the right time to leave because that was like the nadir, the low point. But you also missed, I mean, the last expansion, Dragonflight, was generally very well accepted. I was give or take on it. Legion was a really good expansion, I thought. Yeah, that expansion killed it for a lot of people. Or you can be like a lot of games and have a 3-day head start of just bugs. There was a real bad bug at Guild Wars 2 launch. Not just the head start, but at launch. You couldn't play with your friends. Because the maps were overloaded, unsurprisingly. They had at the time what they called overflow maps. And so if you didn't get into the regular map, you couldn't team up with anyone unless you happened to get lucky and get in an overflow map with the person you wanted to team up with. Otherwise, you couldn't play together. What kind of MMORPG doesn't let you play with your friends? Kind of the objective. Well, that was the bug they had at launch. And that one wasn't acceptable either. Hi, Kay. Can I talk to Malice? Because Malice's name means hatred, but Kate's name means real fucking hatred. Not brand levels of hatred, but hatred.
Any sign of the party?
Nothing yet. With any luck, the scouts got turned around in this fog and simply wandered off course.
The more boots we have on the ground searching, the more likely we are to run into them. Barbed Veil insists the area is free of natural predators. Regardless, let's stay alert.
Because the world needs more alerts. That's a really old joke. But I'm a really old joker. They figure with the vast amount of advertising they do for the game, you know, it wouldn't be so packed. Well, no, new MMO launches get people's attention like crazy.
It's never just a
Always.
walk in the woods, is it?
Look at the number of people who played. Pardon me. That played the recent Asian games that launched.
6 feet tall.
Terrace Land and the free open beta for Throne and Liberty. Both of those were packed at launch.
Looks like we've hit a junction.
I'm having trouble getting a consistent read on our location. Out here, we'll have to rely on your Warclaw for navigation. See if it can point us in the right direction.
Oh, use my Warclaw to sniff out clues, alright? Majestic. Wait, that's not the right colors anymore. I don't think that's the right colors. Warclaw. I guess it is. Must just because of the coloration now. Yeah, I guess it just looks darker. All right. Sniff. My Warclaw is sniffing. Question marks. I'll investigate. A pungent smell seeps from the rot pile. Given the nearby tracks, it seems to have come from east of here. Let's go. East of here would be this way. And yet, that's not where they want me to go. Keith.
Look out! Our friends are back!
Had more than enough of you.
Oh, that's okay. I've had more than enough of you too, Keith.
That'll silence you. I'm 6
No
feet
running
tall.
away this time. Jerks. I would like to know how much damage I'm doing, but as always, Arc DPS disabled for the expansion. For the expansion launch, although I did read at least one person saying that it had been updated. Still, not the sort of mistake I want to make, as that just leads to crash after crash, or actually disconnect after disconnect.
6 feet tall.
Where's the spear? Well, actually, the spear was not a good match for a lot of the fighting I was doing. So I swapped back in the...
Which way, Commander?
the longbow. Don't think you ever saw an actual ad for Guild Wars 2 till like Path of Fire. Their marketing has always been pretty bad. Warclaw. I will sniff. I was following scat, now I'm following vile-smelling stuff. Pungent smell seeps from the rot pile. You smell that? Awful. Oh, it's just Keith. Never mind. Let's try heading up this hill. Well, we'll keep running up this hill with no problem. Are you idiots coming? Oh, we have Graced by Fire up here. Oh, nope, I'm leaving the area. Because I have to talk with them again, despite the fact it doesn't mention anything about that. Okay, fine. I have logged in. The dailies are open. That's one.
Someone ahead!
Infuriated.
Invite Keith back home. I'll need more compost after all, yeah. I don't need it that badly to have to put up with her.
A clever combination.
So this thing is called a Rot Strider, but as far as I know, it's one of the Titans, and I never really understood what the Titans were. I know the Char worshipped them as gods, and then killed them, because after all, Char are going to be Char. Evidently, they grew to no longer like theirs, so they cashed them in for valuable prices. If you create a Char character, at the start they even say that they killed their gods. Another daily complete for 3 combo skills. I am combo-tastic. Blood, blood, blood. Poop. More poop. Son of poop. Poop on 2 legs. Oh, I'm sorry, Keith. Were you listening?
Over here. A survivor.
Graced by fire. Hi, GBF. Graced by fire. GBF. Something wicked this way comes. Oh, plague! Pox, pestilence, plague! They're gonna eat Keith. Won't that be a shame? Does he need pets? Stranger? I'm gonna say not just a stranger, but...
Wallowing spineless in the
It's
filth
speech.
they create for themselves.
Okay.
A false god. Come to terrorize a new people.
Never thought I'd see one with my own eyes.
Yeah, it's a Titan. Ow. Oh, that's a lot of poison. That's an awful lot of poison.
Where does it think it's going?
To cower, while its lackey takes the heat.
Need to keep her conscious. I'll tend to her, while you two handle the spawn.
Oh yeah, well we handle the champion blighted beasts. Definitely not a problem. That's not good. That's really not good at all. I do not have a feel at all for what the area of effect damage is on these things. And I've killed several as part of events. Looks like it ought to be a hell of a lot more damaging than
This
it
better not be what I
appears to
think
be,
it
and then
is.
suddenly it is.
A clever combination.
That was a clever combination by me. At least if you believe me. I wouldn't.
6 feet tall. I'm incapacitated. Stand your ground.
I hit stand your ground and immediately get knocked back. What good is freaking stability if it doesn't work? I have questions.
6 feet tall. How's the scout?
Holding on, but just barely. She needs medical attention.
This
Well,
won't
I'm
take much
visual
longer.
acuity.
Kinda busy. Keith, do something useful for a change.
Stand your ground.
Again, I hit stand your ground and immediately get knocked back. Is it like have some sort of a weird-ass reflection going on, where if you hit stability, it gives you a knockback instead.
Infuriating.
Got him. He'd look at your Ellie and die. He'd die. He would just die from being merely looking at your Ellie.
We'll have plenty of time for that.
What makes you
But
think
for
Kate
her,
is going to
it's
do
running
something
out.
useful after
She
what?
needs a
4
healer.
expansions? This is the 5th, so there's a, it's a 5th expansion. Maybe she'll be useful at last. Other than as a backstabbing creep.
Kate's right. We go for help first. Then we talk to the council.
Fine. But this goes beyond just the council. We need to notify the Alliance.
Yeah, those are
And have the bodies identified.
Titans.
Unless you want one
Don't know
more
much
to
about them other than
identify,
I
let's
recognize
move.
them.
Once she's
Guild Wars
safe, I'll
1.
contact Krisha. Have her call for an emergency meeting.
Doopy-doo-doopy-doo-doo. No stranger to success. 82 points left to 20,000. I would twirl my mustaches, but that doesn't really work. I'll have to settle for stroking my beard thoughtfully.
Quite a reward.
Missing in action, we've got another mastery point. Is that another mastery completed? Is it? Is it? Novice Handiworker Crafting and Homestead Expansion. Yes. My Handiworker rating has increased. New recipes are available to craft. Let's see, the Warclaw mount. Yeah, I probably better learn that one next. Fine. Fine. Whatever. Kaith, fine. What do you got to say? Everyone okay?
I got my hands full with an injured Coden and a riled Char, but I'm fine. I imagine the Alliance is going
Wow,
to
are
act
you
fast.
whiny?
You should prepare your account of what happened here.
What a fight that was. Are you okay?
Is that what I think it was?
A Titan?
I'm okay, I'm fine. We don't know for sure. It could have been... maybe. I need to call Krisha.
More accolades.
Strange feelings completed. I'm having strange feelings, chat. What do you think it means? Maybe I'm finally hitting puberty. Nah, that doesn't seem likely. All right, there is the daily gathering yield. Huh, does it give me both?
Valuable.
And an emergency session of the Tyrian Alliance. What the hell? Something's hit me out. Stupid jerk. So, previously I was getting just a couple of things. It's all of them together. So that's the chunks of petrified Echovald rosin, and the Ritz are from End of Dragons. 2 curious lowland honeycombs and 6 honeyflowers. This the honeycombs is a currency. The honeyflowers are used in crafting. Oh, good, another basilisk. Can't you guys see I'm busy?
Affirmative.
And 3 Janthir gearboxes.
Quite a reward.
All right, where were we? I want to... The honey flowers being necessary for crafting, I don't want to miss those. Plus, I get the flute, I get a tentacle, and theoretically, I should also get some volatile magic. One of the good things that they changed is you don't just get infinite tools, you get glyph, choosy boxes for infinite tools. If you get the infinite tools, you want the volatile glyphs. You can't sell them. It's a choosy box that gives you an account-bound glyph. You'll get 3 boxes. But the volatile glyphs, if you wanted to buy them, are 750 gold each. So that's 2,250 gold worth if you wanted to buy them instead of get them with the purchase. You will have to trade in the ones you get by default at one of the Black Lion trading representatives or exchange representatives. I have to return to Lion's Arch. Gone up big time since the last time. I looked today. I was pretty sure I wanted the volatiles, and then I looked up the prices of all of the glyphs on the auction house, and it was 750 gold for the volatile and 500 for the one underneath that. So, yeah, the volatile glyphs is the way to go. That was when it was brand spanking new. Well, frankly, that's not a big price change over that length of time, realistically. 50% price change, not that much. And there's some volatile magic that I got for whacking my wood. Go ahead and say it. I know you want to. But now, because I'm going to be needing stuff, and now that I can get volatile magic for picking up stuff, ooh, 5, delicious. I'm going to be doing a lot more time, spend a lot more of my time harvesting on this character. The lowland pine logs are also used for crafting homestead items. All right, I have to return to Lion's Arch. Fine, fine, fine. Then I'll return to Lion's Arch. Did drop to around 300 when they finally gave it out in Black Lion chests. Still, the price stability over time, generally speaking, for Guild Wars 2 is pretty impressive. Back to Lion's Arch. Presumably back at the guild headquarters. Yup. That's the guild bank. I thought there was a guild. I thought you could speak with the vendor here.
I'm listening.
No, okay. That's fine then. We don't go in. We go to the Green Star. Yeah, they generally stabilize. I mean, even with Mystic Coins, they're now back up to 2. You know, for years they were 2. They spiked up to 2.5, and I sold 250 to buy Dusk. But then they dropped down to like 1 after one of the barons accidentally showed the picture of his vault and all of his duped items. Oops. Ectos were around to gold at launch, 20 is silver till recently. Right, they bounced back up. A lot of people making legendary stuff. 2 pieces of light legendary armor so far.
This is where your alliance congregates.
Mystic coins need to be
Calculated choice.
like
Lion's
worth nothing
Arch
at
is
launch
neutral
since they had
territory.
no use outside of
The
making legendary.
stories from this trip
It's a
will make
reasonable
good fodder
general
when I return.
use item of exchange, I
Gossip
think.
sits
So
in
I have no
their
idea
bellies
if that's
like
an
a
intention of
fresh
theirs or not.
harvest.
You'll get plenty of that. How can I prepare
I expect
you
they'll
for
go up a
the
little
audience?
more. We have a
Honeywine,
new
but we've none to spare.
legendary
I'll be
starter kit.
fine.
So
We've hosted travelers over time.
we're going to have
Little
a new
more to
spear
bargain
and
besides information.
something else. Back item?
I'm
I can't
not
remember.
unaware of the world. Just been a long time since we've needed to
Here,
seek
yeah.
aid from others.
There we go.
You
I
and
have to.
are
I have to
alive,
do
at
my
least.
cosplay of my emote.
After you, Wayfinder.
How's that? Okay. Yeah, they were 2-ish gold for a long, long time. Basically until the one Baron got caught with his vault open. Hey, I'm back They removed the box from my podium. My podium used to have a box. I'm short, guys. This is no fair.
All members are present. Ah, welcome leadership from the Pact. Finally. The room is getting fuller by the day. We can begin.
We thank the Council for their discretion and speed. Your summons said as much, but recent developments are troublesome.
Are the cryptids back? Are they not so contained?
No.
A different threat.
No.
Warden Frode, your report?
Snow Frodo.
Titan has been sighted in Janthir. A few of my astral ward in the area got a good look after it fled into the bay.
A Titan? I've certainly read of them. The burning of Ascalon. The door of Komali. Stories filled with deception. Are you sure?
Wooden Potatoes will be a happy man.
Multiple first-hand accounts of a giant
Guild Wars
insectile
1
beast.
stuff. He's going to be touching
is
himself.
gathering all the readings we can.
Our records are likely dated, mind you. And this one may be more evolved than the hive we've encountered before.
Luckily, the commander was in the right place at the right time. Witnessed the attack alongside Kaith and Imperator Malice.
Oh yeah, well, that's convenient.
Counselor.
It's all true. While working with the Astral Ward in Janthir, we encountered the Coden of Harvest Den.
The guy over my shoulder. The big bear guy.
We sought to establish diplomatic bonds
Can't
with them
miss
on behalf
him.
of Queen Jenna when the Titan attacked. Its spawn kept us busy while it fled into the bay. Smart enough to avoid a fight. But my experience is limited. Today, I've brought Stoic Alder, the Claw of the Lowland Coden, to share his.
And to make myself look even cooler, I'll look like a regular Coden. Except for the story progress breaker blocker bug. It's been fine, but that was really awful and unforgivable. Anyway, there you go.
We noticed a change 3 seasons
We're Bear Brothers.
ago. The wildlife reacted first. They fled south. Bearkin went missing. We kept our suspicions level. It
Story
could have been
blocker is
any
not
great
acceptable.
Creature. Janthir is fierce. But then, the land started to sour. I assumed it was your cryptis. But those ones attacked our mines, not the grasslands. This is a very different beast. My bearkin have lived in Janthir longer than your cities have stood tall. We know danger well. We respect its boundaries. But this being mats my fur. Whatever a Titan
Is that bad?
is, whatever
I've never
this
had my fur
creature
matted. I
seeks,
don't know if that's bad.
we should be cautious. The fact that he's taken refuge near the ruins of Bavanisos paints an uncertainty that we shouldn't allow to brew.
Thank you. I'll now return to my normal shape. Hi, how you doing? Okay, what do we want to talk about?
How many are there? One, you say?
So
That
far.
we've confirmed. He fled to the north while his spawn kept us distracted. Even the little one was nasty.
Titans are not solitary. We'd know if there were 20. But I'd expect at least...
They did. For the first chapter, you start in here, they had a box for me.
Their spawn.
What does the Astral Ward advise?
I bet it was Ludo.
This feels like the definition of your expertise.
Can't trust
I'd
another
like to hear that
freaking
too.
Asura.
The Astral Ward should offer the Scepter of Ore.
Lady Livia, do I want to know what happened to the poor guards stationed at the door?
I haven't protected that thing for a century and a half for it to collect dust and foul memories. Lost to time, I thought. You have the scepter?
We do. The lady surrendered it not long ago. Safer in my reserves than a velvet crypt beneath divinity's reach.
You know it's a good idea, Iskarin.
I don't know this legend. What is this Scepter of Ore?
It's a scepter
A weapon?
from ore. Yeah.
Cast from raw magic by the seers. It was made to control beasts from the mists.
A solution perfectly sculpted to our problem. The answer is dropped into our laps.
Probably not.
The scepter should remain dormant. And why's that, Your Majesty? Pick a legend. That is a history caked in blood. All of its wielders have met some ill-carved fate. Besides myself, of course.
Yet.
And she looks great.
You haven't
Until
met one
we
yet.
know what we're dealing with, I'd sooner pick up a sword again than leave our fate to archaic mysticism.
Stubborn as Linus. Your mother would be horrified.
Ooh, he's talking smack
Walking on coals?
about her mom.
Queen Jenna, if you don't see this as feasible, what do you propose?
The scepter is an extreme solution to a fresh problem. We should send the commander back to Janthir to learn more.
I agree with the Queen. We don't know nearly enough about the threat at hand.
I ain't getting paid
or
enough
how
for
useful
this
the
shit.
scepter would be here.
Well, I think we should get it over with and just try the damn thing. What are we risking here? This creature is closer to my borders than yours. And Stoic Alder's Coden are even closer. Harming our people is the risk. Letting this thing roam about is just as dangerous to them. Perhaps. But the scepter could do much worse. We are simply at an impasse. Then what do we do?
We vote on it.
Oh God, that's the worst of all
It's a
possible
sound
ideas.
motion. We did form the Alliance for a reason.
Someone will be disappointed with the decision.
Voting on it.
Ideally, these titans, and not us.
The Queen is right. I don't think everyone is going to agree.
And so we vote. Take some time to think. When everyone is prepared to make their decisions and has returned to their places, we'll begin.
No, you don't believe in, secret ballots, Interia? I can't move. I can't move. Why can't I move? There we go. I can move again. Okay. I have to talk to everybody. We'll start with Scardy, and hopefully Bram will keep his big cake hole shut. Ain't no party like a Scardy party. Ludo may be a blowhard, but that doesn't mean she's wrong. We should not let the risk of what the scepter could do eclipse what we know the Titans are doing. You're right, the Titans must be put down whatever the risk. You see, I have ferocity as a choice, so I think I have to choose it all the time. Another day, another crisis. Let's hope caution does not prevent the proper response.
I hear everyone's concerns, but between us, I don't know. We've endured so much pain already. Can you blame anyone?
Well, you
for
choose
wanting
to
end
hang
things
out with
quickly?
Bram, so of course you're going to
Speaking
experience
from
pain.
experience here, but leaning on ancient magic isn't worth the cost.
Hey, you kept your limbs intact, sadly. Livia? Oh, Livia, oh, Livia. Oh, have you seen Livia? Oh, Livia, the tattooed lady. That's a really, really old guy reference. That's even before my time. The song is Lydia, not Livia, the tattooed lady, and it was sung by Groucho Marx. Black and white movies. They made movies in black and white once, guys. Wayfinder, having fun? Can you tell me more about the scepter? What do you want to know? Why is it so dangerous to use?
The Seers are frustrating collaborators, not overly fond of sharing.
Well,
You saw how specific and arcane the Shining Blade was. Legavo is similarly complex. It tests the will of its user, judges their intent. If the user is found wanting, well, those names have long been lost to time and memory.
can you tell me more about the scepter? How were you able to wield the scepter?
Isn't it obvious? It saw my
You're a
intent
flaming asshole?
to bring the White Mantle and their Mersat overlords to ruin for their abuse of the Bloodstones. The sacrifices, King Jaden's death. Ignore me. Musings from long ago.
Mm-hmm.
It offered me vengeance. I sent many enemies of Kryta to their oblivion. Probably liked the blood. It was fortunate that Isgarin and I crossed paths when we did, though. Even I have limits. As for you, well, you don't lack for will. Even death couldn't stop you. I wouldn't bet against you.
Okay, now I'm worried. Livia's sucking up. Why do you think the scepter would be helpful here?
Before those unfortunate bandits, and then myself, its prior wielder was, let's just say, a little problematic. Vizier Kilbride.
Ah,
he was responsible
yeah.
for sinking ore.
Oops.
I'm sure you've heard that particular story many times. While the scepter wasn't responsible for the cataclysm, it was a very dense situation. Whenever a god is involved, and especially a fiendish one at that, certain cultural anxieties come to light. I don't suggest it lightly, but it was cast to control
two of the human
creatures from
kingdoms
mists.
are gone.
Kilbron
Kilbron
used
sank
it
one to the
control
bottom of the
Titans.
ocean, and
There is risk,
Adalburn
certainly.
turned the other
We
one
don't
into
know how
ash.
well it works, or if it does anymore.
Two of the human
But we
kingdoms
should
gone, killed by their rulers. Jenna, do you have something to say? Commander, you've seen the consequences of rash actions. Using the scepter is a mistake. Anything the White Mantle has touched should never be trusted. There will be blood with or without the scepter, Your Majesty. The Titans are not yet pushed to the mainland. We have time. Let's hope
I
we
wish
don't
they could
regret this.
understand that what seems like an easy solution is often muddied with complication. But the final call is not mine. It can't be if we seek genuine unity. But whatever is chosen, we will live with it.
Or die with it. Come on, you missed a chance there for a really good line. I should have said, or die with it. Iman? Dragons, rogue gods, plagues, a lich. Why not the return of the Titans? You suffered enough. Why not use the scepter? Your people survivors, and we need to help the Kodan survive. We must purge the Titans before... You see, when you create your character, you choose one of these three things. I'm surprised they've brought them back. I don't know if they actually functionally do anything anymore. Perhaps, but none of those problems had easy solutions either. If only they had.
When Queen Jenna invited me to the Alliance, I didn't think things would spice up so quickly. Ilona has a long history with events such as this. I know my response. Think on yours.
Dagonet? Warm Dagonet. That's another musical reference. Warm Leatherette is the name of the song. Can't remember who did it. What must our new Kodan ally think of us, watching us bicker like saplings? They're an old race, deriving wisdom from thousands of years of history. We should stand together, not brawl. Firstborn, the Lowland Kodan also understand strength and when to use it. I must stand by my decision, Commander. Think on yours. For the Kodan's sake, I hope it's the right one.
I don't know, Commander. I'm prone to agree with the Queen's hesitation.
This guy's got a great voice.
We know so little.
If it was a little, rougher, it could make a creditable char out of him. Let's save Isgarin for last. Let's get Ludo out of the way. Oh, that's Krisha. I want Ludo, please. Fools, surrounded by fools. Magic, like anything, is a tool. We would not misuse the scepter. You're right. The risks are high, but letting the Titans run amok is worse. Fools, fools, fools. I'll give you some space to think and cool off.
You know my take. If we have a solution, we should use it. If the Astral Ward is so powerful, they owe us a demonstration.
I'm not sure I agree with that part. Krisha, my reflection. Another musical reference there. If Ritlock was here, he wouldn't hesitate to use the scepter. He'd dive in without a thought, just like before, and suffer the consequences after. Unlike that time, the scepter is not in the hands of a mad god. I've made my decision, Commander. Let's hope it's the right one.
Lot to consider, but I think I know my stance. We'll see how this resolves.
Empress Een? I never thought I'd say it, but dealing with June is easier than dealing with this. Canthans are not afraid of taking risk, but Jenna is right. Risk without thought leads to tragedy. You took a risk on me against your own advisor. Cantha's had enough tragedy, Commander. I know what I have to do. Fair enough.
Thankfully, Cantha had not yet closed its borders before the events Dagonet described. I've read of the Titans, and I've read of all that connected them. Abaddon.
Shiro. Yep.
It feels too complicated to make a sudden choice.
That's actually not bad.
I'd advise caution, but I see it in your eyes already.
All right, Izzy, what you got? I'm starting to regret my decision to open up the ward to the world. Our hands are tied, and half of these delegates are voting on things they know nothing about. They know the scepter has a bloody history. They don't want that repeated. We have things far worse than the scepter locked away. Thermonuclear weapons? Photon torpedoes? I doubt they're ready to learn the real truth of the world. Let's just worry about the scepter.
I don't disagree with caution. The risk is critical in dire moments. But I will abide by their decision.
Okay.
Historically, if the ward needed to take action, we simply took it. I must wait now. I don't want to regret this.
All right. What are the odds you think it ends up 50-50 and I'm the deciding vote?
The last delegate has returned to their podium. It is time. All in favor of utilizing the Scepter of Ore to combat the Titan threat, say yay. And those who oppose, preferring the commander return to Janthir to conduct further research, nay.
We're all so shy. I'll start. Nay.
Nay.
Yay.
Yay.
A firm
nay.
Nay.
Grisha.
Yay.
Nay.
Uh-huh. Gee, what a shock. 50-freaking-50. We can't afford hesitation. Let's use the scepter. It's not a time for rash choices. Nay.
Nay.
And we will not be using the scepter. More research is critical before we make such a call.
Somehow I don't think it's a big difference
and when
between
we
the
do
two.
need the scepter, are we voting again? We very well might, Counselor. For now, we are investigating the threat. If more action is needed, we will approach that. Imperator Malice, Kate, and the Commander will return to Janthir with Stoic Alder immediately. Learn all you're able.
Stoic Alder, do your people have a secure route
If
into the
I'd
Isles?
chosen the
If Isgarin is
the
correct,
scepter,
And I am.
then we should
it would have
expect
deleted
the
my
worst.
character permanently.
At least one Titan has returned to Tyria.
I've sent scouts to map the ruins before. We can approach from the south, take the river inland, and establish camps. These things threaten my home, my son. My spear will aid this alliance.
Adjourned.
Let's go ahead and... Alright, we get to talk to people again, for presumably for another achievement point.
Imperator, I would watch your tone. Anyone but me might disapprove.
My tone? My tone is fine. It's your logic that isn't. This is a Titan we're dealing with. What they did to our people.
Awful. And the things they made us do were worse. But that doesn't mean we should turn to some cursed wand. I hear your opinion. I agree. But you're Ash. Collecting data and understanding every corner is how you rose to Imperator. So, are you level-headed enough to return to the field?
Ooh, that's
Yes.
some dirty, rotten,
Are you sure?
backstabbing stuff. Kind of like it.
Yes.
Am I?
Any strong feelings about the vote, you two?
I'm happy with the result. When we're dealing with gods, or creatures that pretend to be gods, caution must be observed. Maybe they want us to make the obvious choice. There's no way to know until we do our research.
It's certainly not my place. I'm just the royal messenger to the Dominion's great house, after all.
Just the royal messenger. She is very modest.
But I can see both sides. I see the want to dissolve the problem swiftly, and I also see the need to be patient.
Politics can be very delicate indeed. And knowing the song behind your opposition's march is critical in informing your own.
Sure don't envy you two. I just hope this gets cleaned up before anyone else gets hurt.
Spoiler, everyone else is going to get hurt. Ludo! He's not going to be happy. She's not going to be happy with me.
Foolish. What a silly decision. One more bad report for the Arcane Council. I'll be fine. Just fuming. Move along.
I have to talk to Bram. Hi.
Well, I can't argue with the majority. Their suspicions must be warranted. I just don't want more destruction.
Neither do I, brother.
Not actually related, though, right? We'll save Izzy for last. Case. Oh. She's got nothing useful to add.
What was it like? Horrifying. We've faced many threats, big ones. But this time felt different.
No, not really.
I don't want to catastrophize and call it an omen.
Catastrophize? Is that even a word?
Entering from the mists is a scary concept.
You're not catastrophizing.
That's not a
Things
word.
that used to be rare suddenly feel like a routine season.
Okay. We got, Queen Jenna.
I wouldn't have advised that call, my queen. I think there's a better option. A smarter option.
Did you just call the queen dumb?
It's good you're not her advisor, then.
This is why I don't keep both of you on my shoulder at the same time. Agree to disagree, Lady Livia. You are welcome to express your opinion, but I do not share it.
All right, Izzy.
Isgarin, must I remind you that we are trying to prove
Another
a point
achievement.
in our participation here?
If we weren't in this alliance, the Titans would be taken care of.
That the Astral Ward does not make quick decisions. We think things through, and you don't know that. We have so few members now. The Spire may be irreparable. And you are tired, my friend. We all need each other. Tyria isn't safe from the mists anymore.
79 to go, guys. Is that everybody? Think so? We got the point? Let's go, Stoic Alder.
Oh, well, could have been worse.
I don't envy your status, Wayfinder.
Well,
my mate was the Globetrotter. I prefer the personal politics of the village council. The Isles should make us nervous. The lowlands are familiar, but we never stay long. If you haven't heard my warnings yet.
Starting to get a good idea.
Remain honest, and we'll wash our paws of this. We meet in Janthir.
Leave the council chamber. Travel to Harvest Den. Theoretically, I think the fastest way would be to go to my homestead, because I can do that now. Oh, well, that's not what I was actually trying to do. Trying to get that. There we are. And then exit here, and it should dump us back out in Janthir. This is my house, guys. All right, I saw what we got from the first, from the the lowland shores. Janthir Sentry is the second map, presumably. So we'll get that tomorrow, and we'll see what we get out of that. These are all of my mounts on my current character here. Who the hell? There's a code-in on my raptor. I didn't give him permission to ride my raptor. Stable Master. Raptor treats, Springer treats, and Warclaw treats. Gives bonus mastery each day. I'm going to try the Warclaw treat. I know these ones were used when you were getting the masteries in Path of Fire. But I'm willing to give this one a try. And see if... Do we have... We do not currently have... Yeah, we do have the Warclaw. Will we get XP from this or not? You must be on a Warclaw. Okay, well, I can do that. Hold on. And have not recently consumed a Warclaw tree. It does work. Okay, cool. Do the other ones? So if I now get on a raptor...
Goodbye.
They do work. That's almost a gold a day each. But hey, I'll give it a spin. Oh, so that's what happens. It does take you back here. That's unfortunate. Wonder if there's a shortcut from here to Janthir. My guess is no. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Speak with Poised Arrow. Hi, Poised Arrow.
You're back. We need to reach the northern shore. Yesterday. No time to pack.
You're stressed. Tell me what happened.
Tell me what happened.
She left the village. We have to go after her. She won't survive a day on the Isles by herself.
She went to the Isles? Why?
I don't know. She didn't say exactly. When Pa returned, he told the council about your meeting. The Titans.
Did he go with her?
No. He's with the council now. She left on her own. I'll bet you my best skipping stone that she went after this stranger. I'm going after her too.
We should tell your father. See if we can rally a few spears.
I'm not asking for his permission, and I don't need you to lead the way. I'm heading to the North Shore. I'll take a boat into the Isles and see if I can catch up to her. You're not obligated to join me, but I won't turn you away.
You've got spunk, kid. I'll give you that.
I hate spunk. That's an old guy reference too. You've got spunk. I hate spunk. That was the Mary Tyler Moore show. First episode, I believe. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? We're going to there. Because apparently we're going to the Isles. Continue your story, Strangers Among Lands. That's an odd title. Festering Base. Oh, look, isn't he, enormous?
This is as far inland as we can get. We'll have to continue on foot.
The Festering Base?
Here before?
Lovely.
A few times, but never without Ma or Grandma.
What about Stoic Alder?
He wouldn't bring me, no.
doesn't think it's safe.
Is Poised Arrow going to die on us, and we're going to be blamed
Look.
for it? Examine the corpses. Titan spawn. Dead Titan spawn. It's dead, Jim.
We follow those. I bet we'll find Fading Aurora. Strangers ahead. We'll fight through them.
Careful, Cub. This isn't a race.
What the hell was the sniper targeting? Do these things snipe? Because that's not acceptable to me on a personal basis. I object quite strongly. I have a long-lasting grudge against Mordrum snipers in particular. Couple of reasons. One, they suck. Two, they suck. We've got mastery point.
I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet.
I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet. Rot Striders. Lovely.
The Valraven should be drawn to the carnage, but the presence of the strangers keeps them
I don't
away.
think the
I hope
mastery
your
point
friend
is actually
alive.
available, so we'll leave it for now. I think that the... Oh, that's not good. That the nets that we keep seeing thrown, I think that's coming from... is it piercing arrow? What a poised arrow. Oh, Forrest Spooter had to join in. Was upset it wasn't being included in the fun. We have defeated 5 veteran enemies. We need a Renown Heart or View a Vista in Cantha to finish off our dailies. We also already have 4 of the 6 weeklies complete. We finished off one of the specials, too. Earn your own homestead. I've earned a homestead. Because I'm cool.
Wait. There. Fading Aurora. Come on.
That's a big boy. That's a chunk.
Multiplicity of your bestial nature flickers dull without air.
Greer the
I
Blightbringer.
am Greer, and you are small.
Aurora, we came to help. Let's kill this thing and go home. Please.
My boy, you need to get out of here.
More moths to flame, sizzling with melancholy as they reach my ember.
I'm not doing any damage to him. That's probably not a good starting sign.
We need to clear the spawn and debris from the area. Right now, he holds control of this environment.
Okay, we've got Rotting Carrion.
I may be able to talk about him just enough. Pokey, do you have my suits?
I never leave home without them.
Good.
Fascinating is your dedication to time plots. I will turn this swamp to to rot.
Nice voice work on the big boss. The bossy guy. That's a clever combination if I do say so myself, and I do because you just heard me say it. Aha! I dodged right past you because I'm bad at my game. You've been struck. Just wanted to be clear on that. Titan Fawn defeated draws power from destroy rotten material that he draws power from. Alright, he's rotten stump. As far as I know, that's not part of the lore of the Titans, is that they're like inherently fueled by rot. But I don't know much about the Titans. So.
Oh, high toxicity. Infuriating.
Got another rotten log over here. A toxic ooze. Well, hello there.
I'm 6 feet tall.
And somehow, I cleverly managed to swap weapons without intending to. Note, me calling that clever is not actually what it was. It's just me fat fingering stuff again on account of I have fat fingers. Seriously, look at those sausages. What do we got? Looks like one more critter. Over there we've got a noxious mushroom. Rather a big one. That's a big shroom. My, what a big shroom you have. And another rotten stump. And that'll be it for, I think, the rotten material.
Infuriating.
One more critter need decribinating. Critterinating. Englisham hard. Where's some more Titans spawn around? I don't see any. Over there, alright. Veteran Rot Strider. Not to be confused with an Aragorn Strider. Those are two very different things. What the hell was that? Why did I not get a heal out of that? I have questions.
It's done. What now, Aurora? Plant the seeds throughout the swamp. I'll warn you, they're very magical.
Plant seeds. Acquire seeds from Poised Arrow. Enjoying the show over here, Poised Arrow?
Dodge out of their way. We don't want to lose any seeds. I see now.
I have seed savvy.
It's magic, but it's balance.
Exactly.
And that is Cradle It Tightly.
I trust you.
I will cradle it now. And drop it in the ground. just tried, but unfortunately there's all this poop on the ground. And on to go. Lots of stuff flying around.
Seeds, here.
Oh, that didn't work. Alright, how about we kill this asshole?
Accelerate!
Missed me.
Aurora, it's working.
So sweet is the honey on your lips. Just before his talons catch victory by the throat.
Big guy here's got quite a way with words.
Calm your tantrum. We have scores.
Sweet is this.
I'm speaking to you. Look at me. Last warning.
Very well.
Angry bear.
Sorrow.
Ah.
I will explain.
Waiting sorrow.
What are you?
She is, badass from the ward. And once again, we have the eternal Guild Wars 2 question. If you're a melee character, what do you do against this kind of crap? Downstate and pray. Well, that's certainly the elementalist way. And this is why I'm no longer using the spear.
My infuriate. Infuriate. Tall.
Alright, how about we stand our ground? And hey, this time we didn't actually immediately get knocked back.
Of my own dejection.
The game will restart. There's a new build available.
It is done.
Kicked his ass. Seabass. Waiting sorrow. Why are you standing in the poison so we can all start dying? That doesn't seem right. Waiting Sorrow. We heard a lot about Waiting Sorrow in the previous expansion. It was one of the threads that had been dangling at the end of the first release, the initial release of Secrets of the Obscure. There were a lot of interesting dangling threads that were then ignored for the next 9 months, but at least a year later, we're getting one of them. The hammer on Rev is certainly a good ranged option, although also the short bow if you've got the access to it. Waiting Sorrow.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I've got a burning question or two.
I wouldn't get too close. Not until we have answers.
Who are you? Pokey. I will not hurt you.
Don't call me that. That's what my ma called me. Who are you?
I am Waiting Sorrow.
Not some healer from the Shiver Peaks, I take it. I can practically feel the magic dripping from your paws.
I am not.
Oh, she's got the daggers.
A rogue
The
wizard.
claw daggers.
The Astral Ward is looking for you, Waiting Sorrow.
The moment they called you Wayfinder, I assumed your mission was to hunt me down.
No, that's not it.
Hunt is a strong word.
What fables did he tell you of me? That I take children and siphon their young magic?
Only if it's delicious.
Only that I'm to assume you're dangerous.
I helped you.
The
kill
Titans
the
were the
beast,
Char
didn't I?
gods. That is correct.
If I was
Basically,
going to
they
harm
came
any
to the
of you,
Char
my
and told
hands
them,
would already
convinced
be
them they
clean
were
of-
gods. The Char eventually killed them.
Poised arrow. I'm sorry. I can explain everything. I just need you to give me some time before we tell anyone.
You don't want my paw to know.
It's not the right time.
And I still have a few questions myself.
With time.
Well, Pokey is not happy. I'm going to check with Pokey. You know, are you grown up? Are you a Pokemon? Sorry.
Are you okay?
I feel sick. My gut is turning and my arms won't still. I don't know what to think. I need to count the trees and mull it over.
Are you going to tell your father? I wouldn't blame you if you did.
I want to. I don't know if I should. I'll think about it. My ma taught me to step away when a hunt became too taxing. My thoughts and tongue aren't aligned.
Wise advice. Take as long as you need. I'll keep an eye on her.
Yeah, they're getting some research camps set up nearby. I'll be there. Gonna take a walk.
That's a run, Pokey. You're running. Fine. Waiting Sorrow. Why am I angry with her? She didn't desert me. She bailed on the wizards, and the wizards are pretty messed up. The Arcane Ward is not the good guys. They may not be the bad guys, but they're not the good guys.
Where is he going?
To think. If I just learned that my mentor was wanted for ambiguous transgressions, I'd be on the fence too.
I left a note. Ren should have known I meant no harm.
If you're talking about Iskaran, I think we both know better than to assume he's rational.
What do you suggest then? Shall you haul me back to Omnitas, paws and chains?
Do Titans still roam the Isles? Can we count this battle fought?
Iskaran said to expect numbers, even if those numbers are low.
The earth here rumbles. I wouldn't blink if another stranger still walked upon these lands. The tendrils of my power reach outward, but the mistburn is disrupting my senses.
Mistburn?
Mistburn? Does that have something to do with the Titans?
Did one of them cut
In
one?
part, energy radiates from the mists. I expect wherever our Titan came from, it was steeped in it. It bleeds into our realm.
Another incalculable variable. Fun. So, What are we going to do with you?
Well, I'm not in chains yet. Why don't you tell me? If you don't tell the ward, I will not flee. Let us deal with them later.
I don't know the stakes under which you were advised to track her down, but she did help us kill the thing.
She
I've
made
carried
it
enough
possible.
secrets in my pocket to know how burdensome that weight can be.
Then let me offer this. I will return to them, but only when I know my kin are secured from immediate danger. Let me roam on my own terms until then. I've only just adjusted to life without Iskarin's shackling gaze.
Whoops, I lost your detainment paperwork. Who are you again?
I haven't fought like that in a few decades. Maintaining a facade absent magic has left my flame flickering and, delicate. Will you make sure Pokey is well while I recover?
We'll tend to the cub, but don't get any ideas.
Impossible.
And scene. Ooh, 10 rotted Titan ambers. Ooh. Ooh, a mini waiting sorrow. I got a mini. And another point. And 3 more achievement points. 74 to go. For the big 20k. I never would have thought I was going to get 20k. Kaith, what condescension do you have to share with us?
Commander, you're far more versed on the astral ward than we are. But you might owe us a bit of an explanation.
Gee, this from the woman who stole the egg and ran away. How about go screw?
I don't want to put you two in a tough spot.
Please, you're traveling with the Imperator of the Ash Legion and a thief turned diplomat. We can do covert.
With all the intel we've gathered so far, probably not far behind with our own assessments.
If you insist. When I met with Frode back at Moon Camp, he told me to keep an eye out for their missing wizard. I've heard the name, but not much else. She left the Astral Ward on uncertain terms, which makes Iskarin nervous.
Because he's a control
Iskarin
freak
makes
beyond.
me nervous. Should we be afraid of her?
Maybe caution over fear. Didn't strike me as dangerous when she threw herself in front of Pokey.
We can do cautious.
Oh my god, Pokey.
Far as I know,
That's
she
the
helped
name
us
of
fight
Gumby's
that thing.
horse.
Hell of a lot more than Iskarin has done here.
Huh. Gumby and Pokey. Oh, I think we got that covered. Let's leave the instance and we're back to Janthir Sentry. Don't know what a sentry is. Don't know if it's a real word or not.
Would you and your journeykin care to help us?
But I'm going to grab the, pardon my yawn, the mastery point over here, because of course I am. I'm going to commune with this place of power. More accolades. More accolades for me. Another point! Another mastery point, another achievement point. I'm just pointy as all get out. We have wild cabbage plants. Help the Coden gather forage plants and animal meat.
Stores are already running low.
I have to give these to the collector over there? Yep. Oh, into the box. What's in the box? Gwyneth Paltrow's head. Movie reference. Non-violent reference to a movie, okay? Animal meat. Animal meat. Bacon. Wild cabbage. I'll come back to this in a second after I get the Vista. Kumalata, Kumalata, Kumalata Vista. Another old guy reference. I have a lot of those, you may have noticed.
Storm's coming in fast. Wayfinder, lend us a claw. Food stores are already running low.
Infuriate!
He's not dropping any meat, guys. Don't know why, but he's not dropping any meat.
Accelerated!
Got almost as much enough cabbage. Or cabbage. That's French for cabbage. I'm lying.
Infuriate!
Pick up the meat. Drop off the meat. Movement of the Clouds. A book. Major Coden Cash.
Quite a reward.
That's quite a reward. More wild cabbage.
Accelerated!
Stop with the knockbacks while I'm trying to drop my spinny blades of doom and destruction. Pick up the meat. Drop off the meat. I mean, I know bears are omnivores, but really, if you give a bear a choice between a cabbage and bacon, which do you think the bear is going to take? Time to turn in veggies. All right, then meat. But I killed a bunch of things that didn't actually, like, drop any meat, which makes it kind of hard for me to pick up the meat. Where's the beef? Technically the meat. Technically pork.
Infuriate!
Oh, animal meat. Running
Accelerated!
with the meat. Have some meat in your box. That sounded really wrong. Sorry, guys. I apologize for that one. That was not intentional. Most of my dirty jokes and references are entirely intentional. That one was not. Cabbages. You think the cabbages. I think you're smoking cabbage leaf. Or perhaps some other kind of leaf. Definitely something leafy, though.
Infuriate!
Looks like about half of the piggies drop meat, which is just not a good percentage. See? No meat.
Infuriate!
It is infuriating that they don't all drop meat. Why? Well, what's up with that?
6 feet tall! Stand your ground!
Haha! Well, that one couldn't knock me back because I was standing my ground rather loudly. Missed me. Seriously, guys, come on.
I need it.
Apparently, I'm the only person. I imagine most of the players are probably still in the first map. I honestly do not understand why it's like 1 in 3 of the pigs actually drop any meat. Looks like I need to kill 2 more for their meat. Okay, it was blinded. How is it hitting me when it's blinded? One or 2 more. Maybe 1 more.
Stand your ground.
Will this be enough? Finally. Yes. They will name the bacon, cabbage, and tomato sandwiches after me.
Not so bad, huh?
Reasonable work. Sure everyone will appreciate a good meal tonight. Come on, let's get moving before the storm hits.
We have the mini waiting sorrow, as you can see right here. There she is. She's taller than me. That's pretty cool. Add to the account wardrobe. Open those up. Unlock that. And silver-fed salvage-o-matic it.
Power flow at 30%. Rerouting.
And 3 more Janthir gearboxes. And a box.
Now this is a find.
Now this is a find! Not much of a find, but it is a find. Whoops. Nope. Speak with Stoic Alder. In a second. Get the
Hear what
POI.
happened regarding Star's expedition team? They were attacked not once, but twice.
More
accolades.
Is our
A
soldier
history
escort
most
here yet?
violent.
I want to get into the ruins before another
Part
storm
1.
rolls in. Commander. Do we still call you Commander? Oh, never mind that. Helly, Priory Archivist. The Tyrian Alliance invited us to come study the Isles and help with the whole Titan situation. Fascinating, truly. I specialize in pre-searing human migration. When I heard about the ruined village here, I had to come. Gavril. That's what it was called. The only record the Priory has on it is a journal entry from a former inhabitant, Dorothy. Until all this
Dorothy
started,
Gale?
we had no idea
That's an
where
obscure
Gavril
reference
was.
for you.
It was wiped from history. Though, I had an inkling. Something very, very bad happened here. But I'm going to put it all together. We have to. If you happen to find any documentation, town records, personal diaries, bring them to me. Let's see what we find.
Let's see, the Charred Disassociation. Chapter 7, the Titans. Wooden Potatoes is going to moisten himself. Adventure log from Master Scout Kiera. And the opened letter. Gix. And Lear. Right. Gotta sell some crap. Talk talk to Born from Thunder. I can't talk to him. He doesn't want to talk to me. Well, that's understandable, really. Can't blame him. And what did we get here? A curious Mersat currency. Aha! I have no idea why that's an aha. Mersat money. We miss you, Mabon. Stoic Alder. How you doing? Guy got any? No, he just carries the basics. Stoic.
Stoic Alder?
If you're looking for Poised Arrow, he's not here. Your scuffle with the stranger left his mind raw.
Yeah, that wasn't what
I
left his
don't
mind
know
raw.
what you endured. I haven't seen him so heavy with angst since Silken Weir left us.
I can explain.
After the mainland attack, his nerve was turbulent. He said you were left with little choice. My son survived. Your friends survived. I don't need to mourn what didn't come to fruition.
Yeah, maybe have a word
The
with your
creature
kid,
that
though.
killed your kin is dead. And alchemy did it stink.
Another sunset. Did you find Aurora? Hope he didn't say.
Yeah?
She wasn't with the dead. A good sign, but we'll keep looking.
We'll settle camp and assess. Our forebears built sites across the Isle. Way stations constructed after the Mersat fell. Isgaren's warning hasn't escaped me. If a Titan lives, we'll find it. You can tell your alliance that. Wayfinder, my son, is Pokey okay?
Was that his first fight? Against something of that scale?
Of that scale, no. With distance and time, he'll come back to us with a clear head.
Or he'll do something really stupid.
Oh, I think Graced by Fire was looking for you and your allies. Probably wants to thank you.
Prior invitation. Gix, you're free to send a couple of your hungry book eaters to Janthir. Graced by Fire.
On your feet again? So soon after the attack? Kaith might have something to say about that.
Rest is for a calm soul. If I sit for long, I'll turn into a cub with a gut full of honey.
I don't know what that means.
I also heard the news. You killed it? The stranger?
It's true. I'm just glad we got Pokey out of there in one piece. That thing was...
bad.
You know.
If my companions saw what that creature left behind, they'd be mortified. Spent their lives learning this land, protecting it. I'm relieved Pokey is okay, though.
Me too. But until we know what's left to fight, may as well find our footing. How can I help you stay seated? You need rest.
If you're offering, I could use a scout. Wilderness abounds. Only a few of us have spent any real time on the island. With the Astral Ward and Bearkin moving
I'm assuming
inland,
then that the name is...
your help charting the area would benefit everyone.
Janthir, whatever is the name.
I've also
Begin with an
observed
S.
troubling behavior among the local wildlife. Frenzied, enraged. Creatures that don't usually attack. But that can be our problem next. But once you're done charting, come back to me.
Janthir Sintry. I'm assuming the name of the island is Sintry. Born from Thunder. Still doesn't want to talk to me. Curse you, Born from Thunder! Support the code in camp by completing events and helping with camp tasks. the usual do a bunch of stuff to progress in the story. You guys need anything? Waves defeated 1 out of 3. Coden alive. Where the... I don't see anything attacking. I'm guessing this one's bugged. See, now this one being bugged, that doesn't bother me. But a quest blocker bothers me, ArenaNet. It bothers me a lot. Coden alive 4, but I'm not seeing anything that I could fight that isn't already dead. We have a toy manual. I wouldn't have expected that out in the middle of nowhere. Congratulations on your new Mr. Quiggles Quaggin toy. With your purchase comes not only a brand new toy, but the satisfaction of taking good care of a Mr. Quiggles Quaggin toy. Here are some care tips to give your Mr. Quiggles a long, healthy life. If Mr. Quiggles becomes dirty, wash him with soap and warm water. Mr. Quiggles like having his fur brushed. Brush him with the Mr. Quiggles Detangling Quaggin Comb, sold separately. Mr. Quiggles' favorite food is candy, but don't feed him too much or he'll get cavities. Make sure Mr. Quiggles gets enough exercise. A few miles of walking a day should do. If Mr. Quiggles becomes seriously injured, seek out emergency medic immediately. Well, I'll definitely have to try. That is really kind of strange, though, gotta say. So my game will restart in an hour and 15 minutes. Bloodstone empowered. I don't have the Bloodstone empowered beehive skill yet. Let's head that way first, I think. Since we've got to do more stuff for the camp, anyway, to continue on the storyline. Oh, there's another. Is that the one I just did? I think it is. It is. Cabbages and raw meat. Well, I'll grab a cabbage.
Come here, Wayfinder.
And one thing of meat.
We'll fill our food stores if we stand a chance against the storm. Everything helps. Stand your ground!
And you didn't drop any meat. Little irritating, gotta say. I don't know how I can kill an entire pig and get no meat out of it, but evidently I can. I can kill 2 of them and get no meat out of it. How about 3? Nope. 1 piece of meat. Well, if anyone ever finishes these, I should get some contribution for it then. At least that much. Bug swarms. Yawn coming. Sorry. My bad. Well, it's not really my bad. I woke up early. I'm a little bit tired. Invasive Iboga are back. There do not appear to be many people doing events on the second map yet.
Such synergy!
Wow, that's such synergy. I can scarcely believe it. Fine, res. That's a whole shitload of Iboga. Ibogaine powder. Wow, they may out damage the healing robot. Nope, there we go.
It's me.
I'm the only one here I don't think I can get that done reasonably. Do not appear to be many people out in the second map. I do wonder if, because of the reboot, I'm gonna take a sec here and reboot. Bear with me. They out pizzaed the hut almost. Yeah, they almost did. Let me reopen and patch. Flashbang. I wonder if that fixed the blocker. I sure as hell hope it did. I wouldn't want them to disappoint me yet again. Should be able to find out. If I hit J, that should give me a scan, and if it's working, I should get visuals. It's working. They fixed it. That's reassuring. How long does it take to scroll through my characters? Depends on whether I'm pressing the button or using the mouse wheel. I have 37. Currently. And somehow I have 2 slots open. 1 slot, yeah, but I don't know why I have 2 open. Oh, what, the new visual? Yeah, if you buy the expansion, I think any of the versions, but I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. You get a set of infinite use tools. And that's the cosmetic. Here comes another one. If that's what you were asking what it was, that was awesome. That's it. And they also have changed it so now you can trade them in for the identical item. But also it comes with a choosy box for a glyph. And you can get a glyph. You can't sell them. They're account bound. But you can, I used it to get 3 of the glyphs.
I'm on it.
A volatility, which if you wanted to buy those are 750 gold each. And this appears to be identical to the other quest we just did with meat and carrots.
Another full belly, thanks to you.
And so still, doesn't seem like anyone's doing this one either. The carrots give much more progress. Let's see if these things have a higher drop rate of meat.
Now, this is
yes, they do. Maybe that got fixed too.
a natural you are.
A natural I am. I've been assured. Animal meat.
Accelerate.
Delicious animal meat. Well, this is much better. I'm stealing your carrots. Another person here, so this is going much faster.
6 feet tall. Accelerate.
Accelerate. Woohoo, missed me. I'm gliding.
Another full belly, thanks to you.
Well, I'm making this. Alright, we've got the meat taken care of. Carrots. And that's going to be all of
A
it.
bit more, and we'll have plenty to feed everyone. Tomorrow will be easier with a full belly.
Yeah. Can I get one more carrot? Can I get one more carrot? No, looks like the carrots are all taken care of. So, still, we're making progress for supporting the code in camp by completing events and helping with camp tasks.
That's it. Just enough. This harvest is perfectly balanced.
As all things should
I'll carry
be.
this back to camp. Everyone will be grateful. Thank you.
They should be grateful to me. I'm a hero. I've got a lot of demands on my time. You know, they need me to clean up scat back in the other map, for instance. They need water. Where am I picking this stuff up?
There you are, Mr. Quiggles. I feel 6 feet tall.
Oh, the water bowl. Let's grab the water bowl and take the water bowl to the person who needs water. A lot of people running around for this one.
This will do when the thirst is upon me.
The thirst. Holy shit, it's Blade. Food. Food. Who needed food? Somebody must have needed food. You look like you could use some food, oh expedition member.
Listen, proper nutrition is essential.
I've heard good things about it. How about some gear?
Accelerate!
Wait, so this guy needs his fix?
These supplies will do nicely.
That's a rather deep cut.
I feel 6 feet tall.
We've got food. Who wants some food? You feeling hungry?
Can't go on a survey mission on an empty stomach.
I've heard that said just now by you. You just said it. Before that, I hadn't heard.
Infuriated. Accelerate.
And there, all of a sudden, there are a lot of people running around. And tentacle. Volatile magic with every whack. And again, that sounds sturdy. I'm okay with that. Why is that only a silver medal? I gave out a bunch of stuff. I was robbed. Robbed, I tell you. I was wobbed. I was wobbed. Almost got the sip coffee emote. Oh, nice. Yeah, it didn't look like I had gotten any of the progress for those. Whereas in the past, if I'm streaming, I got progress. Didn't seem like I'd gotten progress earlier. Why is everyone there? Don't know. Let's find out. Throw that away because I hate that thing so much. Uh-oh. Everyone's following Guiding Star. Guiding star for you to see what your life can truly be.
Look sharp, team. Trouble has found us.
Appreciate the progress you give. Oh, I appreciate you progressing. There are no shortage of places to watch, and I'm gonna shoot myself in the head. Muckluck is giving away legendary items all day long, so.
Good. Let us continue then.
Let us unlock the greatsword here. I've unlocked it, and will now deconstruct it, and...
We have completed the task at hand.
Ecto! It's a waterproof chest.
White man.
Oh, damnation.
Long gone by the looks of it.
Champion Timberwolf.
Influence. Clear the air. It's a trouble, team.
I challenge you.
Defend yourselves.
Come here.
That's no regular wolf if it's a champion. I'm just putting that on. Chill here. You like the vibes? Thank you very much. Granted, your odds would be long given the thousands of people that are watching Muck. I would assume Cello Frag was giving stuff away earlier today, but I don't know. He usually gives away stuff. A lot of stuff. Stronger as a pack. Squeaking to safety. Two more mastery points. Oh, and it appears that should be the second mastery for the Warclaw mount.
As does Mr. Quiggles.
I gain access to jumping while in midair. Let's see. Lowland Coden next up. Homesteading. Oh, let's finish trading homesteading. More homesteading for me.
Quite a reward.
Quite a reward. Renowned heart vendors may have a use for this. Oh, Sentry, the second. We're on the second island, or the second map. Right. Different bits and pieces. Oh, pomegranates and raw meat. It's another one of those. Pomegranate. I don't want to take it for pomegranate. Let me get it in there. Yep, got it.
Pile's getting big.
Meat. Is there any additional meat? Good. Meat just laying around. Thanks, guys. I appreciate me at least getting at least one of each in. Meat's in. Pomegranates. Maybe. Too long an induction. I don't think we're going to make it for the pomegranates. Maybe. Oh, we got it in.
Good work. That's a full basket. Can you get this back to camp, Solana? Hopefully this will make some of the lowlanders a little less wary of our presence. Same enemy, just hungry.
Map uncharted pockets of wilderness to the west.
That'll silence you.
Mist burned Iboga. Oh, and a crazed Moa. Hi, how you doing? Portobello mushrooms. Normally I wouldn't bother, but they're going to give me 6 volatile magic. My volatile magic will be going through the roof in no time. I will be wealthy in terms of volatile magic. Volatile magic can be turned in for crafting bags.
Stand your ground.
Stand. Rot Strider. We'll grab, pardon me as I take a leak. Oh, sorry, as I dig up some leaks. Not that. More volatile magic. Where are we? Let's see. Grab that mastery point. Nope. Right over here just to the west. White mantle. Oh, how nice. That was sarcasm. I should have known they'd be here, but it hadn't really occurred to me that they would be. Is that an up or a down? That's a down. The confused ghost. Well, we're all confused these days. What's that you're reading?
Since when? All these new rules are making me nervous. Moved all the way out.
Completely understandable, my friend. Rules make me nervous too. For instance, I've been told I shouldn't pick my nose on stream, and yet, here I am, picking my nose on stream. Alright, that wasn't really picking. I don't do that on stream. Off stream, sure. But on stream, that'd be just rude. I mean, sure, some of you guys want to watch me pick my nose, but not everyone does. And so, you know, got to make sure I'm inclusive, not exclusive, in the things I do in my stream. I don't want to make any, you know, nose-picking averse viewers change over to Muckluck. I'm going to commune with this place of power. Well, we've got a little green, I have to go check it out, icon there in the southeast. Let's go to the southeast. Ooh, glowy red tree. Interesting. Bloodstone? That sure looks like bloodstone.
The bloodstone is morphing with the environment. Can't be good.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to agree. That's probably not good. I don't have a key to open the major code and cache. Uh-oh, a deviant tree. Well, it's got bloodstone growing up in it, and that's probably not great. I try not to judge. That's a lie. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say that might not be awesome. Yeah. Got another POI down here. Ooh, a Mursat relic. Are we going to find more Mursat? Supposedly there aren't any left. Bloodstone wood weapons. Bloodstone wood? Mursat relic. Explodes after a time. Oh, I can disable it if I'm fast. A Hero of the Woods dismantled 2 out of 50 mines. 1 and 2. That counted for 2. Don't know why. Probably just counted for 2 because I'm just so awesome. That was it. Two. They're counting 2 each.
Forgot.
I'm guessing
Our
that's
drones will be at the testing sites.
probably a bug.
Retrieve additional doses from them if needed.
We have a mist-burned bee. And a therapeutic delivery drone is... I have delivered vials. What am I trying to do here? Event succeeded. I got a bronze.
That's all of it.
Just showed up in time just to get a
And the
bronze, so
results
I'm
are
happy
quite
with getting a
pleasing,
bronze
they are.
out of that.
With this data, we can create even stronger, more effective blends. We may just save this forest yet. You have my thanks.
Sure. No problem. Another Mursat relic. Janthir Century Adventures save woodland creatures. Not that interested right now in the adventures. Those I'll do later. But for the record, 68 more points. 68. Got another Mursat relic over there. Well, if it's a bug in to my benefit. So I won't complain about this one. I haven't complained about any of the bugs except the big one, which should never have happened. I will keep talking about that because it's really, really not good. I have spoken in the past countless times about the one thing I cannot forgive is exactly what they screwed up. Oh, dear me, that's not great. You cannot have the quest, have the storyline break without some way for the player to unbreak it. Yeah, I don't have that one yet. You can't punish the player for you not doing your job. And the storyline not getting blocked is the basic part of the job. So I'm not going to cut them any slack on that at all. None. 0. Zippity. Doodah. Why can I not rejuice? There we go. Another mastery point. I'm headed for that one, just to... Is it up above? Up here or below? It's up here.
I'd put a couple copper on Greer being responsible for this. He turned the place into a swamp.
Stand your ground! Invigorating!
All right. I've got more Titan Amber over here. I blocked it. More Titan Amber. I don't think I can block another one. I can. There we go. We'll grab the POI. Whoop, we've got a waterproof chest. Skimmer, yep, and back to the Sky Scout. It's a little bit clumsy for me to move back and forth between mounts because I don't remember the bindings and I have disabled the mount radial. Interesting, so there's something below us. Must be caves over here. Yep. Freshwater Janthir fish.
Serene. Bet this place would be pretty nice if it had a kinder history.
Pretty cool looking. Major Kicks has redeemed. Hydrate and stretch. Give me a sec. Pretty. I like the fog effects. Nicely done. And now the stretch. Ugh. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. Back Krispies. That's one lap around the chair. Oh my god. It's just a fight to the finish. Oh my god. No. 3 laps. 3 laps around the chair. I am just winded. Can I do it 4 laps? That's the exact same number of laps in a mile. Or 1,600 or 1,500 meters. So, oh my god. I'm destroyed. And I'm all better. I'm gonna pick some raspberries with my tentacle. And leeks. I'm gonna take some leeks. A mist-burned bee. I think more leeks to be taken. It's coming. It's coming. That's a below. That one's not. We'll grab... Oh, that's a below as well. There's a journal. Something spit something at me. That's rude, gross, disgusting. Cut it out. Come on, seriously. Oh, this doesn't look healthy at all. White mantle. I'm going to say that's not healthy. A bunch of white mantle in a hole in the ground. That does not sound like a winning combo to me. It's over here. The charged Titan. Charged Titan armor. That must be for what you make like the Titanite armor out of, or whatever it was. Or maybe it's just used for housing. Oh no, I don't think that's used for the housing. Could be wrong. In due time, I expect I'll find out. Visually, I really like the look of the Janthir area. I think they've done a great job. All right, we're coming in. We're going to grab the Vista and boogie. Successfully boogied. Another mastery point. Boing. I'm going to commune with this place of power. Another mastery point earned. 66 points to go. Probably not tonight.
More wilds. Starting to internalize everyone's warnings. I feel 6 feet tall.
I feel 6 feet tall. Got more greeny spot. Way over yonder. Okay. Well, we will grab the POI here to the east and continue east to get to the scout this place location. Is that down or up? I'm betting up. It is up. Scout Eager Elm. Got anything for me? Oh, he doesn't even want to talk to me. Jerk. Oh, that's cool. Sort of a minor little bloodstone, though. That's purplish. Bloodstone is red. I don't know what's up with that. Do we have some kind of corrupted bloodstone? Is that possible? Possible. It's possible that it's possible, I guess. The phrase, is it possible that it's possible? Not my best constructed phrase. Lots of white mantle still. The Sanguine Crater. Oh. More bloodstone. What do you think the odds are that we've got a...
Fallout from a bloodstone explosion? It looks like this one was controlled, at least. Could have been a lot worse.
That we're going to find another of the Mercai
Share what I saw.
hanging around somewhere. Paranormal activity. Going to investigate. Block. Ow! Holy crapoly! That was unkind. That's a lot of torment. Not sure what I'm doing here. Investigate paranormal activity and defeat angry spirits. Are they angry spirits? Not to die. Didn't, but I was about to.
Oh, you such synergy!
Such synergy! I am just synergistic as all get out. I will investigate. Investigate paranormal activity. We're not making much progress. And it's time.
That was a blast.
Is there someone I'm supposed to be turning stuff into? I don't think so.
I'm 6 feet tall.
This one is one of those things that feels slightly, I don't know, what's another word for clusterfucky? I'm going to go with clusterfucky. Investigate it with my Heart of the Obscure. Well, I don't seem to be able to get to an altitude where I can do that. I bet a human could do it. Or Norn. Once again, they hate us shorties. Really? Ghosts detected? I didn't detect any ghosts. They're spirits.
6 feet tall.
They're deranged spirits. This one's an elite deranged spirit, but I'm not afraid.
Infuriating.
That did not appear to make any noticeable change in the progress bar. What the?
Why won't anyone?
What the hell was that? Earth-shattering kaboom on my ass. Is it whatever the big blue gushing locations are? I mean, I died in a hurry. It didn't seem like it was a dot of any kind. It seemed like it was you're dead of every kind. A whole lot of people running around. And we've got another person down. Nope, they're up. They're up. Can't keep them down. Can't really tell if I'm... Okay, that looked like that had a very tiny movement of the bar when I scanned that.
I'm 6 feet tall. Let's patch you up.
Is that bloodstone? Ooh, sure smells like it. Camp's just around the corner.
It's a deranged spirit. Oh,
Soften them up.
and
Now
a,
you're mine.
and a friend. A major code and cache. Don't know what I have to do to get the keys. Yeah, I don't have a key to open it. Well, we'll see if we get one when this finishes up shortly. We'll hang around that long at least. Now, this is the one I can't reach because I'm not tall enough. Because they're prejudiced against shorties. I don't actually know that that's the case. But yet, I'm going to assume that it's the case because I'm short. It's not that many, really. It does look a little bit like World v. World, but there's also a lot of ground clutter and mobs and stuff. Yeah. Whoop! Now that's what I need to get out of. That's the thing that's hurty.
That's a resounding success in my book. Data analysis.
Begin destruction protocol.
Is full of secrets and mysteries, but very few have this sort of access. Not the most
More XP.
place.
We've got another clicky over here. Mournful ghost.
You please. Are you leaving the village? Oh, if you do, please. I wrote this for my sister. Can you bring it to her, please? Just don't walk away.
Pardon me. A little floutism. Pardon me as I flout my harvesting tools. Where the hell's the camp? Report my findings to Graced by Fire. I assume that's the camp to the southwest, I assume. Not showing up. The green star, which should always be showing up, isn't. So this is not the camp then. Where's the camp then? Over there. I just didn't look far enough away. There was a green star. Wasn't seeing it on the mini-map, though. Until I brought the map up.
Think we've got enough food to cover the Bearkin and the Skywatchers, you do? Give it a week.
Come on now, Tarn. I left. We've got company.
Graced by Fire.
Thanks. With a better understanding of the area, our chances for survival go up. Respect the Isle's boundaries, we must. Couple more things you could do to help around here.
Camp threats removed. Time before enemies wreak
To
havoc on
start,
the camp.
Whispers of Wind is looking into the Stranger's Blight. Not a bad idea to work with her, see what all she needs. And for me? Information. I mentioned the wildlife before, and that has not improved. I suspect the Stranger's influence, but we should confirm. See if there's anything we can do to help them.
Bloodstone
I need
Elemental
you to
Sprite.
subdue the frenzied creatures and take a blood sample for me. Maybe there's a cure, or we'll know if there's not. Here, I've got the supplies set up for you.
Slow the expanding creep of... Well, right now I'm... Dart and animal. Well, that's not really interesting to me because I'm trying to deal with these other things. Will that work? It doesn't look like it's going to work. Right now I'm trying to take care of the problem right here where we're all waiting, standing around.
Accelerate!
Suspicious woodpile. Oh, what would make a woodpile suspicious? Suspicious structure. Hey, this is one of ours. Didn't we build the structure? What makes it suspicious? Oh, it had a Sprite in it. Not the soda pop. Not the sort of 7-Up-ish drink. That kind of Sprite. Not that. Event successful. And is that another? Not quite. We need a bit more. All that stuff goes away. That's junk. That's complete a renown heart. Dun 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 dun. Another daily complete. Another 10 achievement points. We need 55 more. And what will I get? I'll get my choice of one of those skins. I'll get Masterful Achiever as a title. I'll get 10 laurels. I'll get 400 gems. That's $5 worth. 30 gold. And a couple of account bonuses. I'll just be even more awesome. Hard to believe, I know. And yet. True. All right, graced by fire. And what does she need me to do? Slow the expanding creep on the Titan Blat and the festering isles. No. Index sickly wildlife. Oh. That sounds fun. In slithering outskirts. Oh, that's a ways. Quiet down there. My tummy's talking to me. Ooh, a clam. I will tentacle it up for volatile magic. Om nom nom. There's a sickly raven. A sickly raccoon. Oh, and a sickly hermit. Well, let's start with the ugly, you know, hermit crab. Oh, there's a sickly duck.
There we go. One step closer to answers.
One step closer to answers. I will have my answers.
Gonna dart it. Poor sickly raven. It's sad that it's sick. The raccoon, not looking too good. Dart it. Examine it. All right, looking for more sicklies. I've got another sickly raccoon. Poor little thing. Dart it.
There we go.
And look at it.
Hopefully this data helps.
Hopefully. Wild cabbage plant. Gotta turn it in. I'll at least get credit for one cabbage. Rotted Titan Amber. Bring out the creepy tentacle. Grab a cabbage or grabbage. Got any meat just laying around? Anyone? Any meat? There's some animal meat. Oh, that's the last of the cabbage. I need animal meat. I'm a carnivore. I need meat. Meat. Lots of meat. Oh, that didn't appear to deposit. There we go. Got deposited. More meat. I do not think, however, I think I have to go back and talk to, what's her name again? Because I don't think, maybe if I target it, I get the hotbar back, but I don't think so. I would be surprised. Nope, I have to go back. Normally, they work that in such a way that you can use your special action key to swap back into a quest hotbar. So that's a bit of a bummer that I have to fly all the way back to get the tools for the quest. I'm not fond of that mechanic. That's not well implemented. Grace, something Grace, isn't it? Grace by fire. Yeah.
Hear what happened to Guiding Star's expedition team?
That's correct. I should be able to M3 out and then M3 back. I don't know why it got rid of it entirely. That was not the right answer. It's all misty here. Kind of a unpleasant looking misty too, and I'm about to get all wet.
Right to sleep. One step closer to answers.
All right, you little bee. Watch. Oh, I went there. A cypress sapling, or sipling. A barred owl. Sickly. A Janthir bee. Wow, I get to sting a bee. How's that for a little reversal of fortune, huh?
Right to sleep. Hopefully this data helps.
A sickly duck. Now that's a truly sad thing. You don't want a sickly duck, you want a healthy duck. So you can eat it. Oh, that time I definitely hit the wrong, I hit the wrong key. I hit the swap key. That's really not a joyous implementation. That does not give me joy. Head over to Festering Basin. Ew. Uncle Festering Basin? What? Looking for sickies. Well, there's a Mersat relic. We, of course, have to disarm that. Hero of the Woods. That's pretty much me. Hero. The hero part's me, you know. no sickly stuff in this area. But some green questy circle going on here. We've got a sickly wabbit.
Right to sleep. One step closer to answers.
One step closer to answers. A sickly fawn. Getting close. A couple more. We have a sickly bee. That appears to be it. Yes, that's it. This mist-born bee is about to get carved to ribbons. We've got a red circle down here. That usually means a rift. Indeed it is. It's a rift. Tier 1 this time, I think, because that's a pretty easy one. Okay. Glad they got that fixed. Not right that they shipped with it not fixed.
Now, this is a find.
Slowly expanding creep of blight and festering basin. What do no green, green, green. Take in your surroundings on Janthir Sentry. Oh, slowly expanding creep. Yay. Another heart. So I guess Sentry's the island name. Grubs exterminated. I'm a grub exterminator? A grub exterminator? Greer grubs. Ah, Greer.
That'll silence you.
Funnily enough, my local hockey team, San Jose Sharks, the general manager of the club is Mike Greer.
Infuriating. 6 feet tall, invigorating.
I can't tell how much of the incredible purple poop that spills out of these guys is active, because it seems like half the time when I'm standing in it, I'm not taking any particular conditions, and the other half of the time I'm getting murdered by them. Kill a couple more grubs over here.
Stand your ground.
Event succeeded. Only a silver medal, man. I haven't gotten this many silver medals in forever. Most of the time. And I assume I'm not the only one like this. I'm getting gold medals. Not because I'm awesome, but because usually they don't require that much participation. I'm actually glad they've tuned those numbers. Hopefully they're dynamic. So.
Join your research party in the woods. The closer I can get to the ruins, the better.
Why one yearns to go near those ruins, I can't understand.
Have I read this one?
You are very welcome.
I have.
If I may ask,
You may
what
not.
is it that excites you here?
Help the Kodan keep the forest rot under control by participating in events, disabling relics, and culling hostile bugs, titan spawn, and mistbound critters. Okay. Astral Ward Protector Adventure. What's the adventure here? No, I really... Not right this instant. Perhaps later. I must have hit it right now. I did indeed. Initiate Handworker Crafting, Handiworker Crafting, and Homestead Expansion. Dum-ba-ba-dun! Let's see, next one on the mount is learn to strike your enemies when dashing through them. Learn to deal extra damage, increase endurance regeneration. The Lowland Coden. Bloodstone and power. Yeah, homesteading, I think, is the way to go. Also, I should spend more time getting to know my Warclaw, you know? Oh, we want to disable it. Hey, will we disable it in time? I think we will. We did. I can bounce, guys. Holy crap, I can bounce. Whoop, 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 whoop. I ran out of oop. Janthir grub gonna count? Oh, nice. Hopped on pop there, and yeah, that counts.
Infuriating.
Well, that was not noted as an unpleasant wasp or a mist-burned wasp or anything. It's just a regular wasp, which means it's a dick.
Almost forgot. Our drones will be at the testing sites. Retrieve additional doses from them if needed.
Drones? Therapeutic delivery drone. Withdraw vials. What's going on? I don't know. Forest spider. No, no. Orichalcum. That guy got caught up in the Mersat relic. I will not. I will disarm it. Rockstrader gotta die.
Compounding our powers. Help! I don't have long.
Help! I don't have long! That is, toss a bottle of rot therapeutic at the targeted location. Okay, how about the misburned bee? I missed it. How about there? That didn't appear to do anything. Another second. How about that? Doesn't appear to be doing anything. Vials left. I got a silver.
The forest is so sick that it rejects its own cure, that it does. Like a stubborn cub refusing to take its medicine.
If you say so.
We must try again.
Curious remedy. The wind is kicking up and you feel the electricity in the air. The mist tide is coming.
Another storm to landfall.
Is that the meta event?
Emerge from their dens once more. Get ready.
Okay, meta event, I think. Got another Mersat relic. And a blighted beast that probably is angry with me. No, it's just the wasps. I forgot to disable it. I forgot to hit F, in essence. Reminder to self. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Is that?
The approaching storm has made some Kodan seek shelter, and fewer
Sure
will venture
smells
into the
like it.
dangers from camp.
Camp's just around the corner.
Approaching storm has made some Kodan seek.
Need to keep an eye on those things.
Another journal up here. I had evidently already gotten that one. There's a good size, good chunk of this map. Oh, I guess maybe not that good. Bigger. Oh. Never mind. I'm talking to myself. Veteran white mantle sniper. Okay, yeah. Talked me into it. Not a fan of snipers. Blame it on the Mordrum snipers. Those guys are just complete assholes. I will, this time, press the F and disable the Mersat relic. White mantle arseholes. Shoot him, not me. The white mantle don't count for the heart progress. That's disappointing. I mean, who doesn't want me killing white mantle? Everybody wants me killing white mantle. Did I forget again? I would swear that I hit the F. I would swear I did, but evidently I didn't. So, what does that tell you? Obviously, it's the game that's wrong, not me. Oh, that's right, I don't get credit for that, right? Don't get any heart progress for that, so what's the point? Yeah, I know. Rot Strider will count. Did not. I'm not in the festering. Yeah, I'm in the festering basin. Why didn't I get credit? Okay, I'm not happy with that result. I hit F. The bar is going. Success. This one's going to be dicey. But I got him. Another Janthir grub. This should give me progress. Yep, a little movement. Not much, but a little. Another blighted beast. A little more progress.
The storm will reach us soon. And battle we must.
Who the hell are you? Yoda? In battle we must? I don't even know what that means. Barbed Veil. I'm assuming it's the meta or the equivalent of the meta They said there wasn't a meta, but I know that there is something that leads into the big world boss fight on this map. I have no idea if disarming these... They does give credit. Okay, that's good. Another Versant relic up there. Double progress. Gives me heart progress. And gives me progress on the Mersant relic disarming deed. 26 out of 50. Why I'm getting 2? I don't know.
Probably fallout from some Mersat experiment.
But I am.
They don't look friendly. I'll take them out so no one gets hurt.
Okay, that, despite being inside the green circle, does not give credit. Because the heart vanishes.
Area looks clear. For now.
Time remaining. The approaching swarm is made in Kodan seek shelter, and fewer will venture into the dangers from camp. Got another Mersat relic here. I'm not close enough. That was the problem. I think I wasn't basically standing right on top of it to disarm it. Mist burned Timberwolf. And another relic. Burned Timberwolf. Getting close. Got 2.5 minutes before I think we start heading into... we're out of the heart. That is not great. Really, that shouldn't be the case. If I'm within the big green oval on the map, I should be getting credit. Another Mistburned Wolf. Might be the last one we need.
Knowledge.
Yeah, was.
Wayfinder.
Are you okay? If you need someone to talk to...
It worked. I'm fine. There's another stranger.
Are you sure? What did you find?
Footprints. Cracks in the earth. There's a smell. It's not like the one we fought. If you head north, we can meet at the research camp.
I'm on my way. Don't get your paws dirty before I get there.
Head north. Okay, over there. But there's also a commander further north than I thought the map actually went. I can bounce, guys. Whee! Boing! Boing! I ran out of boing juice.
Hey, Wayfinder, come here.
I never want to run out of boing juice again as long as I live.
Prepare for impact. They come.
What are you mumbling about, Barbed Veil? Barbie? She's a Barbie bear. I'm going to assume that where the commander is where the event is going to happen. I don't know this for a fact, but here I am. A number of people. I'm going to head in this direction further, and we've got a waypoint up here somewhere I want to get. Rotted Titan Amber.
Here it is. No time to quake with fear. Rigid we must remain. The strangers.
Rigid we must remain? Hey now.
In the rain.
That's personal.
Our one and only goal is to protect the camp. Every claw and spear. Raise them to the air. Go. Fight. Win!
We have Decima the Storm Singer.
Hurts, doesn't it?
So if I swap out and stay at ranged for a little bit.
I wield great wisdom.
Structural integrity compromised.
That's not helpful. That's very not helpful. Pardon me, I'm going to have a lay down for a moment here. Collect my thoughts. Oh, that's a big kaboom. What are these things? Don't know. Obviously, I don't know the mechanics for this fight. Well, this time I know I'm in the right place. That was a plus. Knowing you're in the right place seems good. Let's give everyone a nice bit of stability there for a second. Well, in some fights like this, oh, we've got a green over here. In fact, right there, melee is the safe batch. Outside of melee is the unsafe batch. You watch the green circles, sometimes the green circles are the open spaces inside, not outside. It depends. I should have known about that one. I could see that one was coming. I have no idea what hit me there. No clue at all. See? The yellow area was outside.
Extreme temperature time.
So it kind of varies. It's hard to tell what's going to be damage and what isn't going to be damage, if that makes sense. These fights, sadly, are such a clusterfuckery of... I'm about to be dead again. I'm fighting. I'm getting heals. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the heals. See, it's hard to know which is a bad thing and which is a less bad thing when it's just such a clusterfuckery of visual stuff. I'm not sure, even if I knew exactly what was safe and what was not, that I wouldn't be croaking.
Knowledge is power. Sharper still. I challenge. Barely.
Downed again. It's one of my constant complaints about as the game has gone on is how much of the time in big fights that you really have no idea of which circle is bad or how bad. See, I thought I jumped over that, but evidently I did not. Charging for a massive attack. Where do I go? Don't know. I'm supposed to kill these things? I don't know. Am I gonna die? I think probably, yeah. The awakened conduit, I'm trying to kill it. I'm not making much progress.
Your journey kit, now! Shatter the armor from their flesh. Our spears will do the rest.
Shatter the armor. Can I get on my journeykin? Everyone's running in circles around it. I'll run in circles around it too. Are we trying to trip it up like the Imperial Walkers? Is that what we're doing? supposed to go through those globes? I don't know. Wow, that was one shot.
Thanks, friend.
History is mine. Blade storm! Dodge this!
Need help here?
They can't keep me down.
We need to stop Decima from draining the bloodstone.
I'm wounded.
I'm trying to get back alive, guys. I'm trying.
Rise and serve.
Are 6 feet tall.
Set them up for the kill. Mow them down. Need help here?
I'm neither here nor there.
I died in midair.
Send, shield us.
I was jumping, which is a heal, and died before I could. Also, I really wish the camera wouldn't, on its own, decide to zoom. We are not making fast progress on this. I don't know what the green means.
Give up yet?
Someone help me.
Another.
Accelerate.
No idea what's going on. None.
I wield great wisdom. Send, shield us.
I know they want to make interesting fights. I'm not sure that being completely illegible is an interesting fight. There are a lot of mechanics going on. No idea what happened. And realistically, the only way to know what these are is to read it on the wiki. And I'm not sure that's fun or interesting. Actually, I know it's not fun, because this isn't fun.
I wield great wisdom. Will obey.
At least not to me. Probably is to somebody out there, but not to me. Quite the reverse. I, in fact, find it boring. Oh, somebody's healing me. I mean, I have no idea of, there are a few of these things I know are good or bad. He's going to kaboom. It's going to send out a wave. You can jump over it. When he's got sort of the bullseye pattern, you want to be in sort of that middle ring. That's fine too. I've got that. But there's so many circles on the ground. This circle right here, the purple circle. What do these mean? No idea. None. Right, he's gonna do his jumpy thing, and I jumped and still took damage.
6 feet tall.
Try to move where there's the biggest batch of people and hope for incidental heals.
Sharp blade, sharp mud. Blade storm.
Downed again.
You are full. Compact is
6 feet tall.
I challenge.
Downed again. Up again.
Excellent time.
Not happening. Knowledge is power. Sharper still. Now.
My favorite thing about Guild Wars 2 is open world, cooperative, people doing stuff together type gameplay. And I don't know if it's my least favorite, but this is one of my least favorite. is when it's so full of visual nonsense that it makes no sense. No part of it makes sense.
I'm neither here nor there.
You are all blade sharp mind.
And I have turned off the other player's visual effects, just so you know. So, if you hadn't, this would be that much worse. For trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Let me try to res somebody else for a change. Didn't work out great. Downed again. Oh no, I've got the player effects turned off.
Structural integrity compromised.
I turned them off a long time ago.
I was getting tired of lying around.
Feel my wrath.
You res somebody? Hey, I got somebody res that time. And I'm down again.
Me?
Let me see if I can res somebody again. Let's drop that. My biggest burst, or biggest CC. Downed again. How many times do you think I've been down here? 15?
Justice prevails.
Sharp blade, sharp mind. Sand, shield us.
I wield great wisdom.
I'm neither here nor there.
Back on solid ground.
Your journey kit, now. Shatter the armor from their flesh.
Trying.
Spears will do the rest.
Trying. My journeykin. Not to be confused with Bonnikins. Bonnikins. Throw the spear. Got him. Alright. Running laps now. Ah, through the glowy globes. Okay, I figured that one out, finally. Thought I saw globes previously. We need to go through the glowy globes. And, are we done with that bit? See, again, it moved my camera in.
Barriers, now!
Trying to help.
Anyone help me?
Knowledge is power.
They can't keep
So instead of a meta, we have the boss fight here. Frankly, the boss fight is... So far, it's terrible.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Yeah, that part of the fight is definitely cool. And it only took me 2 goes to understand, and I thought I saw it the first time through. Whoops.
Icy embrace. I wield great.
And I was right, I did. I just didn't react fast enough. Second time through, I was able to do it correctly, and that's cool. That part of the fight, very cool. But most of this is just nonsense.
Shield us.
See if I can res somebody here.
Serious.
Before I get downed again. Yay, I did. I'm helping. I'm helping.
Nature defend.
Let me go ahead and drop some heals down.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
And how about some stability? And another res. Some more heals. Sure, why not? I can do that. Decima's charging for a massive attack.
This is getting serious.
Bloodstone energy is drained, so I guess we have to finish the last 7% before she explodes in 37 seconds. 5%. 25 seconds. 4%, maybe. Drop some more heals so we don't lose anyone, because right now we got to keep them all. We got 13 seconds. Down to 1. I think we're going to make it. We made it.
What?
When we
I thought we made it. Why are they still running around?
We'll send a bolt through your skull. The strangers will return with the next storm. What a victory this was.
Okay, it just took it forever to decide it was going to go away, I think. Alright, chests.
Now, this is a find.
There should be like 6 of them or something. Huzzah. That's 3, 4, 5 chests? Or did I miss one? I missed one. And the big chest, which I've already opened. That one opens automatically if you've got the the right mastery. Yep, 6 chests. I was right.
Rare and valuable.
Collected 1 out of 2 relics. For the first tier. Relic of the Blightbringer. May gain stacks of Greer's virulence when you inflict poison. This is not a poison-inflicting class, generally speaking. We have the Janthir Horde.
That had to hurt.
I feel 6 feet tall.
We will unlock this skin. Yes. We will unlock that skin. Yes. We will bust up both of those.
I was manufactured
1
to
ecto.
the highest standard.
Just 1 ecto. I was robbed. We have 6 regular Janthir gearboxes.
Quite a reward.
For regular stuffs. We have the relic of the Blightbringer. And we have the Hero's Choice chest. Honey flowers, lowland pine logs, Titan ambers, charged Titan cores, moon etch weapon box. Probably the Titan cores, I'm thinking.
Infuriating.
Yeah, Necro Relic or Thieves. Thieves can dish up a lot of poison. Rangers, I think, can do a lot of poisoning. Did we finish? I don't think we finished on that cypress sapling. Gotta finish. We gotta finish our work.
My energy.
Would you screw off? Just trying to get a little wood. Old man, just trying to get a little wood here. Feel free to run with that if you like. Reforged, charged Titan armor. Supply crate build location. I'm building a supply crate? Evidently, I built a supply crate. I'm a builder. I make things. Or a calcum. Grab that. Let's see. We've got a special successfully complete of Mists and Monsters meta event. Another 300 delicious astral acclaim. I am a Surin, that's true. Boing. Whoop. Got over here. Grab that. what in the hell is shooting crap at me from God only knows where? The liminal conduit is shooting at me, I think. Again, not a fan.
I haven't seen it with my own eyes, but I'm certain of it.
Yeah, we just killed it. Thanks, boys, Darrow.
A lot of us here have witnessed the same. Everyone's moving to collect as much data as they can.
We killed it, dude.
This is a solid lead, Pokey. Let's see how we can help.
We killed it.
We find it,
guys.
We kill it, and everything will go back to normal.
That's not how it works, pretty much ever. I hate to tell you. But it's nice to believe that. Interesting map layout. I wonder if we've got more space over here or not. Another adventure over there. Oh, quite a ways away to get out to the Isles then. So my guess is the expansions to the expansions. The first map will be here, and the second map will be here. Could be the reverse. I'm going to bop back to the lowland shore for now. And I'm going to call it an evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I should be back tomorrow, probably, again, early, not as early as today, but probably for an early stream and then another evening stream. So early stream will probably begin sometime an hour plus or minus from noon Pacific. Might be earlier. I'll put it in Discord. And the evening stream will be at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, and early morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Again, thank you guys very much for hanging out. My apologies for the salt, but I hope you understand why. I'm back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night. Take care, and ciao for now.